Holy moly. Dude, look at that.
What's going on, guys and gals? My name's Sean. You landed here. You watching Scar My Guitar. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you back. Now, this cheap guitar thing's getting out of hand. And I say it's getting out of hand because we done checked out just about all the cheap guitars there are. So since we're running out of options, sure am hoping we got a good one today. Now, I do know what's in the box, but you don't, so we need to get to that. So that's gonna be enough flip-flapping. Let's make it happen. Now, this ain't no little skinny box. Nice and thick box. It might be double box, but it's not beat up either. Let's get it open. Let's see what we got. Nope, not double boxed. But it is in a pretty gig bag, ain't it? Nice, huh? Let's open it up. But inside the bag, we got it inside one of these bags too. So packaged well. Wow. Looks really nice, huh? It's even got a little thingy. First cheap guitar I've seen with something like this on it. Wow, look at that. Nice, man. Fresh out the box. Look at this guy. Dang, man. That's got to be a printed maple top because it doesn't really move at all. Has zero movement, so that's definitely fake. But I don't care. It looks cool. Wow, more balled up fret ends on cheap guitars. I guess Grote guitars have been around since 1989, if you believe that on this label. Some old cheap tuners, some big bean button heads. This thing's beautiful. Looks really nice, man. Yeah, if looks could kill, this thing would be murdering us dead, wouldn't it? Let's pull it out of this box and mess with it. Yeah, this guy's pretty, ain't it? That's definitely not a veneer. It's some kind of painted on something. Or some kind of picture of something. Let's see if it's in tune out of the box. Nope. Not even close. So right out of the box, this guitar gets a scratch number 1. The nut is cut too low. And the string is just laying on the first fret. Second fret. Now, I don't know if all of them's gonna be like that, but if you're buying one of these for your beginner and he doesn't know how to change the nut, how's he gonna play it? But for me, that's no big deal. I'm gonna put a bone nut on it anyway. We're finna upgrade the crap out of this guitar. Let's get to it. Now, before we even get started here, take a look at these frets, man. They are so uneven. Look at the one in the middle of your screen. How it comes out all the way past the binding. You can actually feel it. Yeah, all these guitars with these balled up fret ends are obviously getting that polished up process done before they get put on the neck. Yeah, look at them. They're all uneven. Every last one of them is. And when they're this bad, they look funny. I don't even know how we could fix that without taking the frets completely off and replacing them. And I'm not kidding you about the nut here. Look. It is literally on the fret. Now I know that's an easy fix for you and me. But guess what? For your beginner, that's a nightmare. Let's get these old crappy strings off. Let's feel the tuners. Yeah, they're not really smooth. Nope, they sure ain't. They're a little jerky. Yeah. But we'll skip this part for you. I've never seen block inlays with rounded corners. I don't know if I like that or not yet. It might grow on me. Tailpiece first. Not super loose. It's not super tight either. What does that say? I can't read it. If you can read that, put it in the comments. Alright, let's check the bridge. Holy moly. Dude, look at that. That's just totally unacceptable in my mind. It's another reason why I hate these bridges. Most of them are like this. KD1. Looks like to me.
I've noticed on these cheap imports, the screws threads don't go all the way up, meaning the saddles can't adjust all the way. Man, those things are so loose. I don't know how we're going to tighten them up, but we're going to somehow.
Now, I wanted to hear these pickups before I change them, but since the nut was messed up and we couldn't, we're going to put something a little better in it. Just forget these. But let's see what these are.
All right, what do we got? B for bridge, right smack in the middle. I think this is a phony half humbucker. Let's look at the neck pickup. Again, weighs nothing. I don't even see anything in these holes. Let's crack them open and see.
See what we got in here.
Bunch of garbage. It's always that same garbage. It's okay, we're going to fix that right up.
So we're going to unhook the pickups from the pots first.
Yeah, I'm almost absolutely certain these are fakes. Let's crack them open. All right, let's get this thing out of here. Man, it's so light. I knew it. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
So I don't even think we need to open this one.
Nope. It's going to look just like that one. Never seen anything like that in all my years of making guitars. Now I'm probably going to have to do that on all of these because they got that little thing there. See it? But it'll fit down in there perfectly now. See it? Nice and flat now. Yep, it fits good now.
We're going to put a set of wifey's pickups in here. They ain't got no markings. But we know what they are.
I'm keeping this one. Yeah, that's definitely looking better to me already. Yeah, that's looking a little better for sure. 500K full-size pots. And some way better tone capacitors. Yeah, that's definitely looking better to me.
What do you guys think? Pickups made it pop a little bit, huh?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm scared to check these frets after finding a fake humbucker. Uneven frets. Nothing in the control cavity worth anything. The string laying on the fret. But they gotta be checked, so let's get at it. Now, you already know the first thing we gotta do. Check to see if the neck's level. You can see this thing sliding around on there already. It's going like this. Yep, it's got a big dip in it. So let's flatten it out. No markings on the truss rod cover. These guitars always seem to have a ton of back bow for some reason. It's like they tighten them up like that all the way for shipping. That's free relief right there. Just taking the relief out, it's got it nice and flat. But before we do anything to these frets, it's going to take this guy off since we know we're replacing him. Alright, the dreaded fret rocker. I got nothing so far. I got nothing so far. I have nothing.
Now hang on just a dang minute. Sean, something fishy's going on around here. This guitar's got great fretwork, but it's got a frickin' fake humbucker in it. Yeah, I know. We're going to talk about that here in just a minute.
Yeah, these tuning machines are horrible. Almost makes no sense to even make this. Why waste that metal on this? But we got something great going on this guitar. Now this could very well be some kind of blasphemy. But we are finna put Gibson Deluxe on this Gibson. Because that's what this guitar is. This is a Gibson. It just says Grote on it. Yeah, that bone nut right there is going to be way better. Matches the guitar better too, I think. The old gauge and rubber band trick is the best way I've found to cut a nut properly. It's just so simple. It's almost impossible to screw it up that way. Man, these bridge posts are super loose. They can't be that way. They just can't be. The guitar will never tune. And I don't want to stick no plumber's tape or nothing around these things, for the simple fact that it needs to also be conduit, which means it needs to be able to ground. Some of you guys recommended I use shielding tape. I listened to you. Let's just try one wrap first. Way better. Good idea, fellas. Look at that. Yep, that works like a charm. Well, I guess you know what time it is. It's time to jam.
Alright, here we are with the gross Grote. This thing's got a twisted neck or something. It's still really funky playing. I could probably fix it if I took all those uneven, crappy frets off of this thing. Re-radius the fretboard, because it's kind of crooked a little bit. It's what I can see. I'll never understand why you wouldn't make the book match perfect if you're gonna fake it anyway. But let's play it unplugged first. No fretwork and it's not buzzing. Now it's plugged in and it's turned on. Let's jam it a little bit. what are my final thoughts on this thing? I think Grote is pretty gross. Now remember I said earlier we was going to talk about that guitar having all those issues, but good fretwork. Now I don't know, but I'm thinking Grote skipped out on everything else but the fretwork. And in all my years of making guitars and fixing them and repairing them, I'm talking about since I was a kid, I've never opened up a humbucker case and found a single coil. I've just never seen anybody fake a humbucker. I just haven't seen that one. Yeah, it's unreal, but you can't make this stuff up. But here's my final thoughts if you want to hear them. If you don't have extensive knowledge on repair and upgrading a guitar, you better steer clear of this guy. Now, I don't know if I just got a lemon or whatever, but I told you the neck's a little twisted on the one I got. Shoot, that might even make a good video for later. I could probably show you how I would fix it, huh? Because it is repairable. But like I said, if you're not that guy, run. Run fast and don't look back. All right, I'm going to be live tonight, August 19th, 10 p.m. Eastern. And I really appreciate you watching. I hope to see you tonight in the live video. But until next time, don't you touch my Scar guitar.